Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm doing something a little different here on my channel that I have not done before, and it is products that I have used up and will I repurchase them or not. So I have a big bag of goodies in here full of products that are completely gone, and I will tell you if I love them or not. So if you guys want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so that you don't miss out on any of them. And also, if you want to be notified every time that I upload a video, just go ahead and hit that little post notification bells and you will be notified every single time I upload. So if you guys want to see if I will repurchase any of these used up products or not, just keep watching. You guys, so I don't even know where to begin. There is so much in this bag, so I'm just gonna start grabbing off the top. I'm not gonna go in any certain order. It's just gonna be the bag of mysteries. So the first thing right on top is this Amika Touchable hairspray, and I used this thing down to the very last drop until it would not spray anymore, and I was still shaking it and pressing it, trying to get some out of it. I absolutely love this product, and I will for sure be repurchasing this because it is such a light hairspray, but it has such a strong hold, and I love it so much for the fact that I can use this with my extensions. If I want to run my fingers through my hair or touch my hair throughout the day, my fingers aren't going to get caught in a sticky, hard, crunchy curl. So I absolutely love this stuff, and I will definitely be repurchasing it. So the next thing is this Clinique Take Off the Day Cleansing Balm, and I have heard so many people rave about this, so that is why I wanted to try it. It was an extremely good product, but I have something else in this bag that was even better. The only problem that I really had with this was that it did get a little too oily, and I'm already oily, so I don't like to feel extra oils on my face. So that was the case with this. But other than that, it is such a great product, and it did melt my makeup off right away. I have found something even better that I love more. So I will not be repurchasing this. So the one that I will repurchase, and I absolutely fell in love with it, and I used it up so much to the point that I was scraping the bottom trying to get the last little bit out, and it is the Green Clean Farmacy Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. And I love this stuff so much. It has such a great and calming smell that when I'm taking my makeup off, I just feel so relaxed, especially because that is one of my favorite parts of the day, is just to get everything off my face and to have a clean slate and get ready to wash my face. And what I love about this, which compared to the Clinique one, is that it is not oily. It does not feel heavy on my face. It just melts away all my makeup. There's no trace left on my face. So I absolutely love this, and I will definitely be repurchasing this. So the next thing is this LA Girl Pro Matte High Definition Long Wearing Matte Foundation, and I will for sure be repurchasing this. You guys see me rave about this all the time. This is one of my favorite drugstore foundations. Like, I feel like it compares to so many high-end ones that it is crazy, especially for the price that you are getting it for. It makes my skin look so smooth, and it is a full coverage foundation. It hides everything, and I usually have no problem with my oils coming through with this. It just makes everything look so smooth, and my skin looks amazing every single time that I wear this. So next I have the Coty's Airspun Loose Face Powder, and mine is in the shade Translucent. And this thing lasted me for a little over a year. Like, it lasted me so long. I was actually quite amazed with it, and this powder is amazing. I cannot wait to go repurchase more. I literally just ran out of it and was shaking the container all this week trying to get the last little bit of powder out of this because I love it that much. It is so inexpensive. It's only think $5, so not expensive at all. And I love that it's a translucent powder, but it has kind of this peachy tone to it, so it's not going to give you any kind of flashback like white translucent powders do. And I feel like this just sets my foundation so smoothly. I actually recommended this powder to a friend a few days ago, and she absolutely is in love with it now, so I will for sure be repurchasing this. Next up, I have the Purity Made Simple Eye Cream, and I like this for the fact that it was moisturizing to my eyes, but when I'm spending the kind of money like this on an eye cream, especially for how tiny it was, I want something that's going to be moisturizing and just give my eyes over hydration and to take down the swelling and definitely get rid of my dark circles. And sadly, this did not do that. It was moisturizing, but my under eyes are just so dry. They need an over amount of hydration. So I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing this. I just need more from an eye cream, especially if I'm going to be spending the money that I did on this. So next up, I have the Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Pore Refining Anti-Shine Base, and I absolutely love this primer. This has to be one of my top favorite drugstore primers. I feel like it does really just kind of smooth out my skin, hide those pores, keep the oils at bay, and just help make my foundation look good throughout the whole day. So the next thing is these Shea Moisture Peace Rose Oil Complex Sensitive Skin Facial Wipes. And I got these for two reasons. One, because they had rose in it, and I love anything rose scent. And two, because it said that it was for sensitive skin, because my skin tends to overreact to anything that touches it. It freaks out automatically. So I'm always looking for a good facial wipe to kind of take off the makeup around my hairline and just like by my ears, just places that are hard to get my cleansing balms into, and just to kind of rub off any eyeliner that just kind of runs down my face. So I'm always in the hunt for something, but I have to be really careful with what I buy. So I definitely wanted to give these a shot, and they worked amazing when I first got them. My skin had no problems with them. It seemed pretty calming to my skin, and the rose scent was amazing. It wasn't too much of an overpowerful scent. It was just perfect. But once I started to get down to the very bottom, my skin did start to kind of get a little kind of over it. I feel like my skin gets too used to things. So I definitely want to repurchase these and try them again to see if my skin has the same problem. But other than that, I absolutely loved these, and these were extremely good for sensitive skin. Alright, so the next product, you guys know that I absolutely love this, and you guys already know that I'm going to repurchase it because it is one of my all-time favorites, and it is the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot Instant Perfecting Primer. This is my ride or die primer. I cannot live with this stuff. Anytime I try something different, I always end up back to this because I just love it that much. It makes my pores look like they're not even there. Plain and simple. It just looks amazing. It makes my foundation look so smooth, and anytime I try a different primer, I'm just like, doesn't compare to this. Like, I always compare to this. Next up, I have the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour Concealer. So you guys know that I absolutely love this stuff. I think it compares to the Tarte Shape Tape just a little bit lighter on my skin, which I love it for the fact that it doesn't feel as heavy. So I like this for the days that I am going for the lighter looks and I don't want as much coverage. But it is very full coverage to build up. It does hide a lot, and it really does brighten you up. The only downfall about it is it does tend to run out pretty quickly, especially if you use it consistently like I do. But I will for sure be repurchasing this. I think it compares to a high-end concealer, and I think the foundation is absolutely amazing as well. I think the Revolution brand is doing amazing this year. They have so many great products, and I highly recommend this and will be repurchasing it. Next up, I have the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, and I was super excited to try these out. I've actually had this for a while and just kept using it to try it out. It was a really good foundation, and I do feel like it looked really good on my skin, but it was just extremely messy. It was such a runny foundation. I feel like it got everywhere. So that was truly the only downfall about it. Even I've tried putting it on the back of my hand, everything. It's so messy. So that's the only downfall about it. It's just too liquidy, so I will not be repurchasing it for that fact, just because I feel like I have better foundations than to deal with the mess that this one does create. The next foundation is this e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, and oh my goodness, this is one of my all-time favorite drugstore foundations. Like, anytime someone asks me what foundation should I get, I say this one, because it is a great foundation for $6. It makes your skin look amazing. I am wearing it right now. I never have a problem with it. It keeps my oils at bay. It makes my skin look so airbrushed. Like, amazing. Amazing. Alright, so the next thing is this Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer. And this is a really good drugstore concealer. I do highly recommend it. But I don't think I will be repurchasing it, just because I do think that I have better drugstore concealers than this one. But all in all, it is a great concealer. It is a medium to full coverage, so it kind of gives you that little bit of a lighter effect. So I think this is really good for girls that are just starting off out in makeup and want to kind of test out what concealer is and play around with it. I think it is great for that. But I do think that I have better drugstore concealers than this, so I will not be repurchasing this one. And last but not least, I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and you guys know I love this foundation. This is also one of my favorite drugstore foundations, and I think it's amazing for the fact that they formulate this foundation to give you no flashback, which is awesome. I highly recommend this foundation if you are going to be out taking pictures and don't want to spend a lot of money on a foundation, but want it to look good and smooth and know you're not going to have any problems when the photos come back. I highly recommend this foundation, and it will forever be one of my favorites. I think I always try to keep 2 in stock, but somehow I ran out of them all, so I will be repurchasing this foundation. Alright you guys, so that is it for this video. I really enjoyed showing you guys what I have been loving and what I've used up, and if I don't love it, why I'm not repurchasing it. But definitely down below, let me know some good products that you guys have used up and that you will definitely be repurchasing, because I for sure want to know, and I can't wait to do more videos like this. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!